All right. So, quadratic modeling. All right. This probably should have had a bigger space right here. All right. We need to find the A, H, and K, but we will not find them in that order. All right. Remember, HK is the vertex, and we'll get to this when we're there. All right. So, a football is punted into the air. It's hot, blah, 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 out of function. All right. This is what we need to do. Let's look at the Y values and see where they start being symmetrical. Let's see when they start repeating. All right. If we do that, it's this right here. Okay. Y'all may have this look similar if I did this, because this would be 1A. That means that this is our H, this is our K. Wow, look at the letters right here. They're even in that order. Because this is actually how you will find those. You have to find your H and your K first before you can find your A. Wow. Nice. Now, to find your A value. Who said wait? Thought somebody said wait. Okay, nobody said wait. You did? All right. To find the A value, go from K to the next Y value. So I'm at 32. How would I go from 32 to 30? Yeah, that's it. Yep. Because it's like, okay, because we know it's something's being punted. Okay, so it's going to go up and then back down. Here's the vertex. This would have been for 32. Okay, so it's like you're going down in that slope. Remember, A is like a slope. All right, so if you kind of think about that way, should be good. All right, not so bad for the first one, right? Could always be worse. We couldn't have had this chart right here. That's fun. Okay. All right. So now, Mr. Jeffers was really, apparently, I did not pay attention on Saturday when I was making this. I shouldn't have had to try these. I thought that was taken out, but I didn't. All right. Stock price, blah, 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 blah. Right, a function rule. Awesome. So, where do we have the repeating Y values? What's the first two? 26. All right. So think about it. When we see those, that's kind of like the ends of the sandwich, like the bread of the sandwich. Okay. We're actually trying to find, each time we're trying to find the Vertex Sandwich. Okay. Because the sandwich is named after what's in the middle. All right. So we have that. This would be our H. This is our K. So this would be 3. This would be 28. A young Padawan is learning. Already heard the A value. All right, now, again, if I'm at 28, all right, if I'm at, this should make even more sense. If I'm at $28 and I go to $26, what happened? Yeah, I lost $2. Okay, so -2. Now, they're not all going to be -2s, just the first two. And I have to say that because I've had students in the past. Oh, they're like, are all of them -2? No. I was just trying to pick something semi easy and things of that nature. All right. Because the goal is not to confuse you, the goal is to actually let you, understand. Though it does take some effort on y'all's end. I do try to set y'all up pretty good, and then they're like, I don't know how I got a 6. Well, that's kind of obvious. All right.
Can I say this a little bit longer?
Yeah, we can stay on this a little bit longer. Now, I'm not going to lie. Not all of our charts are going to look like this, where the H and K is directly in the middle. That's why we got to find those bookend the sandwich part. Okay, but we'll kind of get there. You know, we'll get there when we get there.
Is it always going to be like in parentheses squared?
Yes, because that's quadratic. We're doing the vertex form of quadratic. I could be mean and make you multiply it out and give me the standard form. Does anybody want me to do that? I mean,
No.
yeah, I wouldn't even want to do that as a teacher or a student. Yeah. All right. So we good here? Ready to move on? All right. Now we have a graph. Okay. So if we look at this graph, right here is our vertex. It's like it goes up and it's there for a half second, then it comes back down. Okay. This is our HK value. All right, because that's our vertex. What is this coordinate point right here? So our H is -2, our K is 4. All right.
And the
No, you're on the right part. Think about it this way. All right. Notice I'm always going to the right on this because that's how we read from left to right. So if this is at 4, I go from 4 to 3. What happened?
you went down one.
Yeah, which is, yeah. So look, it's like a slope. What would be the slope between that point and that point? Over 1, down 1, -1.
That's the bread of the sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah. These 2 points are the bread of the sandwich. Very good. Yes, somebody understood my awkward food reference. Now, you don't have to write this as -1. I'm not going to count off if you do. All right? Because if that helps you, by all means, I know what you're doing. You're putting that value there so you understand. Why would I try to demean you for that? You know, that would go against my credo.
Put the equation together myself.
There you go. See, sometimes it's not a walk jog run. Sometimes it's a crawl. And then a walk. And then a faster walk. Okay. I still see people writing. That's good. All right. Now, looks like I need more time. Well, I keep seeing people look up and back down and up and back down. I know they're not really agreeing with me that much. I know that they're trying to get these notes. Not a lot of y'all would like to agree with me a whole lot, anyways. Ain't that right? Yeah. For those people that are watching at home, there are some students I have that don't like me, and I don't know why. That's funny because this will be on the web later. So, don't you feel? I think there's people that try to find this, or they stumbled on it. They're like, this guy's weird. Yup. All right. So, times tables. We're looking for the bread of the sandwich, right? All right. So let's look. What numbers are the bread of the sandwich?
3. 2 3s on the bottom.
The 2 3s on the bottom. Hallelujah. Y'all actually understood that faster than the second block, or at least more people did. Look, this stuff right here, it's not needed. Okay, this is like the coleslaw and stuff on the side of the sandwich. Okay, I go if I think about it. If I'm looking for those two bookends, those breads of the sandwich, it will help me find my H and my K. 3, 4. Now,
I don't know what I'm doing right, but I'm doing it.
hey, roll tide. Now, I'm at 4. How do I go from 4 to 3?
Subtract 1.
Bam! Awesome possum. I think that would be a fun cartoon. Awesome possum. Yeah, awesome possum.
Like the
Yeah.
like cliche ending in every episode is that he just has to play dead.
Yeah.
Hide away from his problem. It's like, oh, is he gonna resolve his problems? No, he's gonna play dead and avoid it.
Possums are very unique. You know, they actually can't get rabies. Yeah, they
Well,
can't
they
get
always wear a
rabies.
mask.
No, that's a raccoon.
Yeah, they have to ring something.
But also they eat ticks. Yeah. Now, granted, they also get in people's trash and stuff because you know possum's got to do what a possum's got to do. But yeah. All right. So
Armadillos are just tactical assault possums.
armadillos are tactical assault possums. I can really get behind that. Now, here is our vertex. This coordinate point is 0, 5. So our H is 0, our K is 5. Now, I don't know how well y'all can see it on your handout. And, you know, I forgot my bifocals at home. So I'm going to zoom in to see if I can find this next point. All right, so it looks like it's right here at where y is 3. Okay, because that's actually where it touches right there. We can,
You go forward 2 and then down 2.
yeah. So if you're thinking about it for your slope, I'm at here. Looks like I went yep, right here. Okay. Now, this probably is not a really good example because, you know, I go from 0 to 2, but we'll just use it for right now. So if I was at 5 and this is now 3, how did I get from 5 to 3? Yeah, subtracted 2. Now, this is where we got into the discussion in the class before. They're like, yeah, how can you write that? Well, this is what I'm accepting. I will accept students that put the 0 right there because that's how you understand it. Okay? I will accept, if I could write it, this also, if you don't have to do that. And I'll even accept this. Only because I know what y'all are doing. Okay? Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.